Hey everybody, I'm breaking one of my self-imposed rules to show you what life outside of my toy room is, and that's to show you this. This is my cat, or one of them anyways, Sampson. I'm making this video for a couple of reasons, one of which is, and that's another of them, kind of the cats. Yes. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There's another one right down there. That's the only female. Anyways. And that's what happens when you have a cat that has claws. So be careful. Sampson is my oldest cat. He is 17 human years old. I don't know what the exact conversion is for human years to cat years, but he's really the oldest cat I've got. I've had him for about half of that. And there is a camera hog in the way. Anyways, Sampson he was a very large cat at one point, almost 20 pounds, but then a couple weeks ago, he started rapidly losing weight, not eating, and just really lying around and being lethargic, and several battery of tests later, I discovered that Sampson had contracted FIP, which is a genetic disease that will occur in less than 5% of cats, and there's no real easy way of saying this, but it's generally a fatal disease. And one of the reasons I'm making this video now is because I don't want to forget Sampson. I want to remember him as best I can. And some people will say that you should do that privately or in your heart. And I agree, but I don't always trust my own memory, and I don't really want to forget him in that way. The same way I've forgotten many of my other pets. So, if you'll bear with me, I'd like to talk a little bit more about them. This is the jealous girl herself. This is Annabelle. She's much younger. I think she's about 7 or 8. And like I said before, she's the only female cat I have. She's completely spoiled and obnoxious. The other cat I have that you haven't seen is this guy right here. This is Robin. He has claws, unlike everyone else, which means that he does things like this. And I know someone's going to say, well, you should have had him declawed. And I'm like, well, by the time I got him, it was a little too late to have him declawed, really, without traumatizing him. And plus, the furniture is fairly inexpensive anyways, so I deal with it. Luckily for us right now, he's not really paying attention because he's an even bigger attention hound than Annabelle is. My fourth cat that you've already seen is Osan, and he's still knocking around here. He's only a few years younger than Sampson. He's still doing fine. But like I said, this video is about the big guy here. Let's see if we can... There he is. I did want to talk, I guess I'll talk a little bit about FIP, which is a genetic disease. Occurs in less than 5% of cats. It's very heartbreaking as a pet owner to discover any of your animals has a disease that you can't readily fix. And I know in my case, I spent a lot of time and money, and in some cases tears, on this. And I really can't put into words how I feel when I think about that, and how this is ultimately going to end, because no one really can beat this disease. There are a lot of experimental treatments and drugs for it, and believe me, I'm looking at them. I'm considering some of them, but because of his age and other factors, I'm not sure if I'll try and put him into them or not. Really, the best I can hope for is just, nursing along and, as they say, try and make the cat comfortable. Yes, Sampson. You can see he's got, well, he has wonderful eyes. And yes, I noticed he has some marks on him from where the other cats have been very cruel and mean to him, which has resulted in their own discipline. But this disease is very hard for a pet owner to deal with, and for me especially. I really can't say anything else except, if you're a cat owner, please be on the lookout for signs of this infection. There is a vaccine for it, but no one knows how effective the vaccination is. You can make that decision for yourself if you investigate it, but personally I would do it, just so you can say yourself at night that you did everything you could for him or her, and hope that, maybe veterinary medicine will advance to the point where this disease isn't a killer anymore. As for Sampson, I will do my level best as his owner and, I guess, friend, to care for him until it's time, which I hope won't be for a very long time, maybe as long as a year. But I will do everything I can, and I advise all pet owners to look after their pets' health, to take them to their regular health screenings and vaccinations, and to educate themselves on the dangers that diseases and other infections can occur in their animals. The seemingly most harmless thing can ultimately prove fatal if you don't take care of it. Anyways, this has been Charles of Sampson. Bye.